Next up, we have Rodney Williamson of Carolina Webbing. During Rodney's presentation, please post your questions by using the Q&A button at the bottom of your Zoom window, and Rodney will have time at the end of his session to answer these questions. So at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Rodney and Carolina Webbing.
Thank you, and good morning. My name is Lee Cornwell, and I am the CEO of Carolina Webbing. And first, I'd like to thank AWRF for organizing this virtual event. I know we'd all rather be together in Denver, but if this year has taught us anything, it's how to be flexible. I'd also like to thank all of you for joining us, and we'll do our best to make this short, sweet, and informative. Our goal for the next few minutes is to give you a better understanding of what we do, how we do it, and what makes us different. And to begin, we'll start with a short presentation, and then I'll hand it over to the rest of our team that will discuss our current product offering as well as some exciting new products that we're working on. Carolina Webbing is a division of Burlan Manufacturing, which was founded almost 50 years ago. In addition to synthetic webbing, we specialize in engineered industrial textiles and sell our products across a broad range of industries. We have 150 employees, and last year we sold enough product to circle the earth over 6 times. Our business is global, as 10% of our sales are international. We also work with a number of Fortune 500 companies such as Caterpillar, Eaton, and Parker Hannifin. Burlan is located in Gastonia, North Carolina, just 20 minutes from Charlotte. We operate in a 260,000 square foot facility, which sits on a 35-acre site. Burlan consists of 4 different divisions that serve a variety of markets. This diversification is a strength for our business. Under our Burlan brand, we manufacture wrap tape and reinforcing knit fabrics that serve the hydraulic hose markets. Our newest division is our Advanced Textiles division, where we are currently focused on conductive fabrics that serve the consumer, medical, and industrial industries. Under our Carolina Strapping brand, we manufacture strapping and lashing products that are used in packaging and load securement applications. And finally, our Carolina Webbing business, we manufacture synthetic webbing, synthetic sling webbing, tie down, round sling sleeve, as well as buffer web for the construction, industrial, and transportation markets. Our webbing business has grown extensively over the years, and we attribute that success to 4 primary factors. The first is quality. And since we started this business in 2011, the amount of material that's been returned due to defects is less than 0.1%. The second driver is delivery, where we maintain a best-in-class average lead time of only 5 days on commercial products. Webbing is an important business for Burlan, and we're committed to it, which is why we've invested heavily, expanding our capacity over 120% in the last 5 years. And we're continuing to expand as well, which we'll discuss more in a moment. The last but most important piece of this is expertise. We have an amazing team here, and our management team has an average of 30 years experience in the textile or rigging industry, and that expertise allows us to be your resource for all synthetic products. As many of you know, Mike J., our general sales manager for Carolina Webbing, passed away this August. Mike came to work for Carolina Webbing in 2014, and today that business has grown to 4 times what it was because of his efforts. Mike loved the webbing industry and all the people within it. He especially loved AWRF events and somehow always seemed to get there a week early. All of us miss Mike and his larger-than-life personality and know that he's with us in spirit here today. Now, I'd like to introduce our team, and I'd like to introduce the newest member of our team, Patrick Patton, who is going to begin talking about our product line.
Thanks, Lee. As mentioned, my name is Patrick Patton. I'm a national account manager here at Carolina Webbing. I'll be taking on the territory and role left by our dear friend and late colleague, Mike J. I've had an 8-year history here at our parent company, Burlan Manufacturing, where I served as a national account manager on our Carolina strapping side. I'm well versed in the principles that, in the values and the principles that are the foundation of our company and that drive us forward. Alongside me, I'll work with Rodney Williamson, who is our other national account manager and handles the Mississippi to the East Coast, Eastern Canadian provinces, as well as Mexico. I'll be handling the Mississippi River to the West Coast and the Western Canadian provinces. With me today, I'd like to introduce Bob Hancock, our division manager. He's going to assist with some of the visuals that we're reviewing today. I'd like to first start off by talking a little bit about our polyester sling webbing. These products are 9,800 pounds in break strength, and the sizes range from 1 to 12 inches. We pride ourselves on only averaging 1 to 2 splices per box. The put up for these products, 1 to 6 inches, is roll and box quantity, and 8 through 12 is bulk box quantities. A couple variants of these webbing line are our textured as well as our trademark Gator Edge, which is a monofilament woven edge. These are extra resistance to cut and abrasion. The sizes of these products range 1 to 6 inches. Moving on to our tie down, we offer a 2 through 4 inch 5,000 pound and 2 through 4 inch 6,000 pound. It's important to note that our 4 inch 5,000 pound and our 2 inch 6,000 pound are AAR certified. AAR meaning the Association of American Railroads. These are tested in our in-house approved lab. I appreciate you letting me go through these couple initial offerings. I'd like now to turn it over to our other national account manager, Rodney Williams. Rodney?
Thank you, Patrick, and we're excited to have you part of our Carolina webbing team. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining our virtual trade show presented here in Gastonia. As Patrick mentioned earlier, I'm Rodney Williamson, National Accounts Manager for Carolina Webbing. I joined Carolina Webbing over 2 years ago after working at a rigging shop in Atlanta for over 10 years. As much as we all would love to be in Denver at the AWRF Pie presentation, we are still excited to be able to speak to our current customers and potential customers. Before I get started presenting some of our products, we hear from many of our customers that our webbing and sleeve are the best in the industry. Our webbing is easy to sew and our sleeve is extremely easy to run on round sling machines, and none of our products bleed. The first product I'll be discussing is our polyester double wall round sling sleeve. We offer sizes 1 7/8 inch up to 6 7/8 inch in 9 different colors. All the webbing or the sleeve is sold in bulk boxes. The next product line is our polyester buffer webbing. Our buffer webbing is gray in color and widths from 1 inch to 6 inch. Our buffer web is used by many customers in the rigging industry to protect the body of web slings and also used in the eyes of web slings to help prolong the life of the sling. All sizes 1 inch through 6 inch are offered in 300-foot rolls. Along with everyone at Carolina Webbing, I'm extremely excited to announce that Carolina Webbing is now in the nylon business. During the beginning, Carolina Webbing focused mainly on polyester webbing. After many discussions with customers and our management team, we decided it was time to start manufacturing nylon webbing. Just like with our polyester webbing that Patrick discussed, our nylon webbing is 9,800 pound per inch width and will range in sizes 1 inch through 12 inch. We'll begin to have 1 inch through 6 inch available at the end of 2020, and our 8 inch through 12 inch will be available mid-2021. Thank you again for your time, and now Bob Hancock will discuss a couple of our other product offerings.
Thanks, Rodney. Good morning. I'm going to change hats from Vanna White to Bob. I've been here at Carolina Webbing since 2011, and it's been a great time so far. I want to talk this morning about our Sling Max product. We've been selling the 3 through 6 inch over the last year, and we're getting ready to start production on 8 inch through 18 inch, and that'll come over the next year, and we should have all in stock by the end of 2021. a product that we're working on as well. In addition to our buffer web that we currently make, we're starting to produce a nylon textured sleeve solution dyed for eye protection. That should be available by the end of this year in widths from 1.5 to 4.5 inches in 150-foot rolls. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Now, if we have any questions, we'll be happy to answer those now.
Hi, guys. Yes, you have a few questions that have come in here. The first one is, what is a conductive fabric?
It will discharge electricity. We are working on one fabric that'll go on the bottom of medical covers for shoes to keep static electricity off. We're also working on a fabric that will ground itself.
Okay, next question. Will you be offering Dyneema sleeve material?
No plans at the time for Dyneema, but you never know what's around the corner.
The next question is, will your nylon webbing be available in Gator Edge?
We can do that, yes, sir.
You can do that. We have another question. Where are your raw materials for your nylon products procured?
There will be some domestic and some from South America.
One more. Do you have any plans for HMPE instead of Dyneema?
Not at the present, we don't.
Okay, I believe that's all the questions. Do you guys have anything else to add?
Yeah, a couple other questions we get asked is our freight policy. We cover freight on all orders east of the Rockies. That's over $3,000. If it's west of the Rockies, it's over $10,000. In Canada is $12,000 and over. Another question we get asked a lot is, do we ship anywhere besides out of Gastonia? We have a warehouse in Washington State, and we're looking to add a few more warehouses later next year to better serve our customers in 2021. And I'd like to turn it back over to Lee, our CEO, for his final thoughts.
Thanks, guys, and thank all of you for your time and attention today. And as promised, we have randomly selected 5 participants that will win a Carolina Webbing drink tumbler, and we will be sending this to you next week. And those 5 people are Joshua Leach, Phil Brayman, Steve Moore, Don Walker, and Bob Glenn. So you'll be excited to be the new recipients of a Carolina Webbing drink tumbler. And if just a few parting thoughts, again, thank you for your time today. And if there's anything that we would like for you to remember from our time together, is these 3 things. First is that we are committed to this business. We've invested heavily in our webbing business over the last few years, and we have continued to do so during this difficult year as well. 2 is that our quality and delivery is second to none. And lastly, we want you to bring us your problems. We have a wide range of capabilities as well as expertise here at Burlan and Carolina Webbing, and we would love nothing more than the opportunity to help you solve some of your most complex challenges. Thank you again for your time and your attention today, and we hope to see all of you soon.
Thank you to everyone at the Carolina Webbing team.